Hello everyone. Satyagraha at different places. A brief survey of the nature of civil disobedience movement in different parts of the subcontinent are discussed below. Tamil Nadu. In April 1930, Sri Rajagopalachari organized a march from Tiruchirappalli as it was called by the British, to Vedaranyam on the Tanjore or Tanjavur coast to break the salt law. The event was followed widespread picketing of foreign cloth shops. The anti-liquor campaign gathered forceful support in the interior regions of Coimbatore, Madura, Virudhunagar, etc. Although Rajaji tried to keep the movement non-violent, violent eruptions of masses and the violent repressions of the police began. To break the Cholai mill strike, police force was used. Unemployed weavers attacked liquor shops and police pickets at Gudiyatham, while the peasants suffering from falling prices rioted at Bodinaiknur in Madura. Satyagraha at Malabar. K. Kelappan, a Nayar Congress leader famed for Vaikom Satyagraha, organized salt marches. P. Krishnapillai, the future founder of the Kerala Communist Movement, heroically suspended the national flag in the face of police lathi charge on Calicut Beach in November 1930. Andhra region. Satyagraha at Andhra region. District salt marches were organized in East and West Godavari, Krishna and Guntur. A number of Sibirams military style camps were set up to serve as the headquarters of the salt satyagraha. The merchants contributed to Congress funds, and the dominant caste Kama and Raju cultivators defied repressive measures. But the mass support like that in the non-cooperation movement 1921-22 was missing in the region. Satyagraha at Orissa. Under Gopal Bandhu Chaudhary, a Gandhian leader, salt satyagraha proved effective in the coastal regions of Balasore, Cuttack and Puri districts. Satyagraha at Assam. The civil disobedience failed to regain the heights attained in 1921-22 due to divisive issues, the growing conflicts between Assamese and Bengalis, Hindus and Muslims, and the tensions developing from the inflow of Muslim peasants from the densely populated East Bengal. However, a successful student strike against the Cunningham Circular, which banned students' participation in politics, was seen in May 1930. Chandraprabha Saikyani in December 1930 incited the aboriginal Kachari villages to break forest laws, which was however denied by the Assam Congress leadership. Satyagraha at Bengal. The Bengal Congress, divided into two factions led by Subhash Chandra Bose and J.M. Sengupta, was involved in the Calcutta Corporation election. This resulted in alienation of most of Calcutta Bhadralok leaders from the rural masses. Also, communal riots were seen in Dhaka, now Dhaka, in Kishorganj, and there was little participation of Muslims in the movements. Despite this, Bengal provided the largest number of arrests as well as the highest amount of violence. Midnapur, Arambagh, and several rural pockets witnessed powerful movements developed around salt satyagraha and Chaukidari tax. During the same period, Surya Sen's Chittagong revolt group carried out a raid on two armories and declared the establishment of a provisional government. Satyagraha at Bihar. Champaran and Saran were the first two districts to start salt satyagraha. In landlocked Bihar, manufacture of salt on a large scale was not practicable, and at most places it was a mere gesture. In Patna, Naka's pond was chosen as a site to make salt and break the salt law under Ambika Kant Sinha. However, very soon a powerful no Chaukidari tax agitation replaced the salt satyagraha, owing to physical constraints in making salt. By November 1930, a sale of foreign cloth and liquor dramatically declined, and administration collapsed in several parts like the Bari region of Munger. The tribal belt of Chota Nagpur, now in Jharkhand, saw instances of lower class militancy. Bonga Maji and Somra Maji, influenced by Gandhism, led a movement in Hazaribagh, which combined social religious reform along Sanskritizing lines, in which followers were asked to give up meat and liquor and use khadi. However, the Santals were reported to be taking up illegal distillation of liquor on a large scale under the banner of Gandhi. It was observed that while most big zamindars remained loyal to the government, small landlords and better off tenants participated in the movement. But several times increased lower class militancy lowered the enthusiasm of the small landlords and better off tenants. Satyagraha at Peshawar. Here, Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan's educational and social reform work among the Pathans had politicized them. Ghaffar Khan, also called Badshah Khan on Frontier Gandhi, had started the first Pushtu political monthly Puktoon, Puktoon and had organized a volunteer brigade, Kudai Kidmatgars, popularly known as the Red Shirts, who were pledged to the freedom struggle and non-violence. On April 23, 1930, the arrest of Congress leaders in the NWFP led to mass demonstrations in Peshawar, which was virtually in the hands of the crowds for more than a week till order was restored on May 4. This was followed by a reign of terror and martial law. It was here that a section of Garhwal Rifles soldiers refused to fire on an unarmed crowd. This upsurge in a province with 92% Muslim population left the British government nervous. Satyagraha at Sholapur. This industrial town of southern Maharashtra saw the fiercest response to Gandhi's arrest. Textile workers went on a strike from May 7 and along with other resistance burnt liquor shops and other symbols of government authority such as railway stations, police stations, municipal buildings, law courts, etc. The activists established a virtual parallel government which could only be dislodged with martial law after May 16. Satyagraha at Darasana. On May 21, 1930, Sarojini Naidu, Imam Sahib, and Manilal Gandhi's son took up the unfinished task of leading a raid on the Darasana salt works. The armed and peaceful crowd was met with a brutal Rati charge which left 2 dead and 320 injured. This new form of salt satyagraha was eagerly adopted by the people in Vadala, Bombay, Karnataka, Sanikata salt works, Andhra, Midnapur, Balasore, Puri and Cuttack. Satyagraha at Gujarat. The impact was felt in Anand, Borsad and Nadiad areas in Kerala district, Bardoli in Soran district and Jambusar in Bharuch district. A determined no tax movement was organized here, which included refusal to pay land revenue. Villages crossed the border into neighboring princely states such as Baroda with their families and belongings and camped in the open for months to evade police repression. The police retaliated by destroying their property and confiscating their land. Maharashtra, Karnataka, and central provinces. Satyagraha at Maharashtra, Karnataka, and central provinces. These areas saw defiance of forest laws such as grazing and timber restrictions and public sale of illegally acquired forest produce. Satyagraha at United Provinces. A new revenue campaign was organized and a call was given to zamindars to refuse to pay revenue to the government. Under a no rent campaign, a call was given to tenants against zamindars. Since most of the zamindars were loyalists, the campaign became virtually a no rent campaign. The activity picked up speed in October 1930, especially in Agra and Raebareli. Satyagraha at Manipur and Nagaland. These areas took a brave part in the movement. At the young age of 13, Rani Gaindinlu, a Naga spiritual leader who followed her cousin Haipo Jador Nang born in what is now the state of Manipur, raised the banner of revolt against foreign rule. We are free people, white men should not rule over us, she declared. She urged the people not to pay taxes or work for the British in the tradition established by the freedom struggle in the rest of India. As the reformist religious movement steadily turned political, the British authorities caught Haipo Jardonang and hanged him on charges of treason in 1931. A manhunt was launched for Rani Gaidingdu. She outwitted the British till October 1932 when she was finally captured. She was later sentenced to life imprisonment. It was the interim government of India set up in 1946 that officially ordered her release from Tura jail. Forms of mobilization. Mobilization of masses was also carried out through Prabhat Peris, Vanar Senas, Manjari Senas, secret patrikas, and magic lantern shows. Impact of agitation. Imports of foreign cloth and other items fell. Government suffered a loss of income from liquor, excise, and land revenue. Elections to Legislative Assembly were largely boycotted. Like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. Thank you. Bye.